Jai Gurudev, and thank you for joining us today. So today we have with us an art of living expert and an officer of the Vedic Dharma Sansthan, to discuss the Durga homam, which was performed on the occasion of Janmashtami simultaneously when the Krishna Mool Mantra Homa was being conducted at the Ved Bhavan. The Durga homam was conducted at the Pratapa Ganpati temple at the Art of Living Shri Shri Gurukul. So can you explain what Durga homam is and why it is performed at the Art of Living International Center? Yes, Jagadev, Durga Homam is a deeply sacred fire ritual invoking Goddess Durga, the embodiment of Shakti and divine protection. At the Art of Living International Center, the Pratap Ganpati temple provides a serene, energized environment where seekers can participate. The Homam purifies the environment, removes negative energies, and blesses participants with strength, clarity, and prosperity. His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji often emphasizes that such homas not only have personal benefits but also create collective harmony and uplift the subtle vibrations of the entire place, making it a boon for everyone who visits or lives nearby. Now, from a historical perspective, what is the significance of Durga Homam in the Vedic tradition? Yes, in Vedic scriptures, Durga Homam has been mentioned as a powerful yagya to overcome difficulties, enemies, and inner negativity. The word Durga itself means fortress or protection from suffering. Kings in ancient times performed Durga Homam before battles, travelers did it before long journeys, and households performed it to safeguard their prosperity. It is described in Markandeya Puran and Devi Mahatmya that invoking goddess Durga through sacred fire invokes her energy to destroy asuras like ego, greed, and fear. In modern times, this practice brings balance, spiritual protection, and divine grace in one's life. Now, how is the homam conducted at the Pratapa Ganpati temple in Bengaluru? Yes, Jagadev, the homam begins with Sankalpa, where participants take an intention for peace, health, or prosperity. Vedic Pandits then chant Durga Suktang, Devi Mahatmya mantras, and powerful Bija mantras like Om Dam Durgaye Namaha. Offerings such as ghee, herbs, and samidas are placed in the sacred fire. The Pratap Ganapati temple at the ashram has a unique atmosphere. It is surrounded by nature, resonating with chants and charged with years of continuous sadhana. Devotees often share that they feel a tangible shift in energy after the homam, as though their mind becomes lighter and their path clearer. Now, what is the spiritual benefit of Durga Homam for seekers and devotees? Yes, Jagudev, spiritually, Durga Homam is said to burn karmic blocks and cleanse the subtle body. The fire element, when infused with sacred mantras, acts as a purifier on multiple levels: physical, mental, and astral. Devotees experience relief from chronic difficulties, improved focus in meditation, and inner courage. Since Goddess Durga is a remover of obstacles, this Homam is highly recommended for those stuck in repetitive patterns of fear, anxiety, or setbacks. Importantly, it awakens the Shakti within, making one resilient in life. It connects us back to the ancient parampara, where aligning with modern seekers' spiritual journeys. Now, how does Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji view such homas in today's context? Yes, Gurudev often says that homas are not superstition but highly scientific. The sound vibrations of the mantras, the herbs used in offerings, and the intention behind the ritual all combine to create a powerful energy field. In today's stressful, technology driven lifestyle, Durga Homam helps restore inner balance and reminds us of our connection with nature and divinity. Gurudev highlights that when thousands come together to participate in such rituals at the ashram, the collective consciousness rises and the positive energy generated extends far beyond the temple, touching lives across the world in subtle yet profound ways. So, how do participants describe their personal experiences during and after the Durga Homam? Many participants share that as soon as the chanting begins, their mind slips into a meditative state. The rhythmic mantras combined with the warmth of the sacred fire create a sense of deep calm. Some feel tears flowing effortlessly, others experience immense joy and lightness. After the Homam, devotees often mention that their problems feel smaller, their mind feels clearer, and their hearts feel stronger. A sense of being cared for by the Divine Mother emerges. People also report improved relationships, better sleep, and relief from emotional heaviness, which they attribute to the purifying energy of the Homam. Now, is there a connection between Durga Homam and Navratri celebrations? Absolutely, Navratri is the most auspicious time for worshipping Goddess Durga in her nine forms. During Navratri, Durga Homam holds a special significance as it aligns with the cosmic energies of Shakti. Scriptures mention that performing this Homam during Navratri multiplies its benefits. At the Ashram, Navratri is celebrated with grand yagyas, Devi pujas, and music, and Durga Homam becomes a central ritual. It symbolizes the victory of light over darkness, aligning with the Navratri spirit. Just as Goddess Durga defeated Mahishasura, this ritual helps devotees conquer their inner demons and step into renewal and empowerment. Some say homas have scientific aspects. Can you explain the environmental and subtle benefits of Durga Homam? Yes, Gurudev often points out the scientific basis behind rituals. The herbs and ghee offered in the fire release medicinal vapors that purify the atmosphere, reducing bacterial load and enhancing prana in the environment. Mantras chanted in precise intonation create sound vibrations that positively affect both mind and the environment, similar to how music can alter moods. The geometry of the Homa Kunda enhances energy flow, acting like a natural amplifier. Beyond the physical, subtle vibrations impact the collective consciousness, calming emotions and creating harmony. Thus, Durga Homam serves both spiritual seekers and the ecosystem surrounding the ashram. Now, how does Durga Homam reflect the integration of ancient wisdom with the modern life at the Art of Living Ashram? The Art of Living Ashram is unique because it bridges timeless Vedic rituals with contemporary spirituality. Durga Homam, though thousands of years old, is made accessible to modern participants who may not know Sanskrit or Vedic traditions. Priests explain the meanings, volunteers guide the audience, and the serene environment allows deep participation. Modern seekers, software engineers, doctors, teachers find the ritual relatable because it addresses universal challenges like stress, fear, and insecurity. By contextualizing Durga Homam as an energy purifier and stress remover, the ashram shows how ancient yagyas can empower today's generation, keeping tradition alive yet relevant. So, how does participating in Durga Homam at the Pratapa Ganapati temple differ from doing it at home or elsewhere? While one can perform simplified versions at home, the ashram experience is extraordinary due to scale and environment. The Pratapa Ganapati temple is built with sacred geometry and Vastu principles, amplifying energy flow. Chanting by trained Vedic scholars, collective participation of hundreds, and Gurudev's presence elevate the experience to a higher dimension. At home, one may feel calm, but in the temple, there is a sense of collective upliftment, like an ocean of positive vibrations. Devotees often remark that prayers made here manifest faster and the energy of the temple lingers with them long after they return home. Now, what global relevance does Durga Homam hold in today's world? In today's fast paced global life, people face burnout, fear, and disconnection. Durga Homam has relevance because it reconnects individuals to divine strength. For example, multinational visitors at the ashram, whether from Europe, America, or Asia, find the ritual deeply transformative even without knowing the language. They recognize the universal symbolism of fire as purification and Mother Goddess as nurturing protection. In a world struggling with violence and anxiety, such rituals radiate harmony. Durga Homam at the ashram is not just a Hindu ritual, it's a universal spiritual tool offering strength, hope, and resilience to seekers across cultures and religions. So, Jai Gurudev.